We are joined now by Kim Martin in Philadelphia. I don't like to go too long without someone with a good Philly accent and attitude on this show. It keeps it real while I'm near the beach in Florida. You know, that is where I'm from. Not Philly, the suburbs. You know, there is a difference, but the same general area. And we heard Kim, she was talking, I guess 3 weeks ago, about the passing of Darren Dalton. And that was a good topic, but we're not going to talk about sports or the Phillies right now, though you got to love what this guy Rhys Hoskins is doing. But let's talk about the news. Kim, thanks for joining me right now on Backlash.
No problem.
Yeah, so you were not happy with the way the media covered Melania yesterday, from what I understand.
No, not at all. I mean, if that was their biggest worry, was her shooting, that's absolutely ridiculous. And she had snakes on and everything when
This was boarding the plane. And this was when she boarded the plane. Why shouldn't she wear stilettos? I mean, there's enough room. She can bring enough extra pair of shoes. It just shows how cynical the liberals and the media are right now. They don't even pretend to have any sense of unity in the time of a natural disaster.
No, I know. It's ridiculous. You know, they picked apart he's going too soon. A couple days ago, it was, why isn't he there? It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, there's no credibility. I mean, it's different from Katrina. I mean, they at least pretended to be a little bit unified for a couple days, and then they waited until, they did the fundraiser. Then Kanye West said it's because Bush hates black people, and, they talked about Bush's role as if the Louisiana Democrat mayor had nothing to do with the situation there. And I think they had a Democrat governor at that point, too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember that entirely. But
yeah, me either.
So shameless. I'm sorry?
I don't remember who was governor at that time either.
Yeah, but what do you think of the way the media is just so nipping at the heels of Trump? And I guess it's some Republicans as well as Democrats right now.
Well, I got to tell you, I listened to your Backlash yesterday. I can't remember the woman's name, but you guys were talking about getting rid of Gorka.
Pat Carfagno, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Laura Loomer was yesterday. Pat was 2 days ago. Yes, sorry.
Yeah. Well, I'm against that too, because it seems as though I don't know what's on his mind, I don't trust McMaster at all.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly, yes. McMaster, no. Mattis, he's probably the greatest thing since sliced bread that ever hit the White House. But, I just think it is, he's kind of tearing away, and I don't know if it's something that maybe they can help him better on the outside. I'm hoping that's the point.
Or do you think it may just be that they've had something of a deep state coup? They threatened him with impeachment or who knows what else, and they said, you're going to play along, and that's how it is, and these are the people you have to have in, and these are the people that you have to have out. I don't know, but it seems awfully suspicious to me.
Me too. And I just hope he doesn't fall into their trap. I do like the pardon, though.
Oh, of Arpaio, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of got a little bit of a in your face from him. So when these Mueller investigations go down, he can do what he wants, basically.
I do like that. Yeah, I like, you know what? If you're not going to play by the rules, I have the power of pardoning. Though the problem is so many Republicans will say, oh, this is an outrage, the way John McCain and Jeff Flake seem to lead the way right now in doing.
I'm disgusted with McCain.
Oh, I have been for a long time.
And me too. And I'm disgusted with Flake. They're hanger-ons. They basically are riding on his coattails now, and it's going to backfire on them big time.
We'll see. What do you talk to people in the neighborhood, and what other people in Philadelphia? What are the attitudes you're encountering around there, like where you live?
The attitudes I'm encountering are all pro-Trump. Of course, I don't live in West Philly or Kensington.
No.
I grew up in Kensington. I don't live there anymore. But West Philly and all, this city has been voting Democrat, and the biggest joke mayor of all time is mayor of Philadelphia, Kenny.
Yeah, and we've had some real doozies there. You guys have between Wilson Good and John Street, and you had some real gems in there. So it's a hard distinction.
They're all, but to be the worst, Kenny. He's just awful with the soda tax, and I go over Jersey and buy all my groceries now. My groceries, my gas. I mean, he put a 1.5 cent tax on any beverages.
Yep.
It's basically a beverage tax.
Yep. And what's the current status of the Frank Rizzo statue there?
Well, for right now, it's still up. It was defaced a few times, and I believe 2 women in the middle of the night after it was somebody spray painted that he was Rizzo's a racist all over it in white. They went and covered it up, like at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, good.
I'm not really sure what the status is on that yet. I hope they don't move it. They move it to a safe place, like up in the Northeast where the FOP Lodge 5 is. But there's a big story in the news. With
I was going to transition to that. Yeah, what's going on with the Philly police and Black Lives Matter right now?
Okay, it was the 24th. I'm just sitting here on Facebook, and I'm seeing somebody had, I guess they're on the Facebook Live, whatever. I'm not sure how that works, but there was Black Lives Matter. There was about 10 or 15 of them, and they just started putting up wanted posters for a police officer that lives in the Bustleton area, which is the far northeast of Philadelphia.
So this was one particular police officer that they're calling out, putting a target on.
Oh, yes. They had wanted for murder posters they were putting up in the area. And I think right after the first, flyer was put on they put them on the tally poles and all. There was like 3 dozen cops, the SWAT team, and a couple of police helicopters above. They marched down the street with their bullhorns, and they stood outside the cop's house, and they were calling him a murderer, no justice, no peace, no corrupt police, all that. Then they started cursing with the F this, F that. We're going to come here every effing day. You come into our neighborhood and kill our people. Yeah. We're coming here to kill your people.
Are they complaining about people coming in, just to change the subject slightly, are they complaining about people coming into their neighborhoods in Houston right now and rescuing people? I haven't heard a lot of complaints about that.
Oh, no. I mean, Black Lives Matter. We've got all the black people that are stranded down there.
Nah, they got other things to do.
Yeah, same thing with Antifa. I was just on the Facebook page for there's a big Back to Blue rally tomorrow up in the Northeast that is being headed by the head of the Philadelphia FOP Lodge 5 up there, and it's called the Back to Blue rally.
Good.
And then, so I was looking on there, and I saw some posts where, they don't want any kids to come because Black Lives Matter may show up.
Right.
And there was another post about heads up that an armed Antifa group is launching a new cell in Philadelphia with support from the alt-left, alternative media, and the group currently hosts anti-police workshops called Our Enemies in Blue.
Oh,
and
nice.
Yeah. So, people were asking, can we bring our kids and stuff like that? And they're like, no, because we don't know what will be thrown into the crowd.
Right.
Blah, 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 blah. But it's been, a cop stopped the guy on a dirt bike that was illegal. I believe it was Kay and Whitaker. I'm not sure if it's Junietta or whatever. And the guy was on probation or parole, and he had a gun. And he was reaching for it. Because when he got off the dirt bike, supposedly the cop, now this isn't fact, it's just what I read, I grabbed him by the waistband and felt the gun. And the kid was reaching for it.
Oh.
And then took off. And the cop was saying, don't reach for it, don't reach for it. So he began to run. And the cop hit him once in the butt. and he stopped running. And so he shot again, and he hit him in the back and killed him.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? The guy should learn the words, yes, officer, thank you, officer, but instead they're going to do Black Lives Matter. Their time would be better spent elsewhere. Well, hopefully they'll be labeled a terrorist group and there will be a crackdown. All right, any final thoughts, Kim?
No, I just hope that PA State Rep Martina White offered it passed legislation, but of course Democratic Tom Wolf vetoed it.
That's the governor.
Where, police officers' names can't be released until 30 days after an incident.
Good.
So they got to stay on that, but a judge ordered that to happen, but only up until September 29th. So we'll see what goes on after that. I'm going to try to make the rally.
Mm-hmm.
If I do, I will.
Keep me posted at the very least online. Yeah, the pictures would definitely be appreciated, and any video you can take. All right, Kim Martin in Philadelphia, thank you for joining me today on Backlash.